Today we're at our demonstration area at our training centre near Ashbourne, Derbyshire, and we'll be demonstrating our Stacker Packer product. Stacker Packers are load-rated levelling shims. They're made from high-impact polystyrene, which is a virgin material, and the reason why we use that material is because structural properties are known and subsequently the product is load-rated and fully load-tested. They're load-tested to 14.3 tonnes. They were tested at the Highways Laboratory Authority and also by the TWI, so two independent testing houses. Vertical deformation was recorded at -0.38 and -0.36%, which is very, very, very nominal vertical deformation. And as a byproduct of that, they are rated at 30 newtons per millimetre squared under a factored load. And to put that into perspective, that is about 3/4 of the design strength of concrete. It also comes complete with a UV inhibitor, which prevents yellowness and brittleness associated with exposure to UV rays, ensuring that the product can remain stable and load rated during its lifetime. You can see you've got the black, white, blue and brown, which is 10mm, 5mm, 3mm and 2mm. Our Stacker Packers actually come with protrusions which help the Stacker Packers actually interlock, which keep the load stack stable during installation, but it also comes with a side profile interlock, which enables larger load areas to be created, but also it enables the system to be adjusted away from the trapping zone. You can actually use a dummy Stacker Packer to adjust the shim stack away from the trapping zone of the load that's being supported from a crane. Now, once the load is lowered into position, the dummy piece can just be broken away and then reused. You may be wondering about these pimples and are they taking a concentration of the load? Well, these are designed to compress, so you've got a completely level surface, evenly transferring the load from the component above. Another feature that we've more recently introduced is on the 10mm, which are the black ones, and the 5mm, is we've removed the two pimples, and what we've done is if you invert them, you end up with a totally level surface prior to actually landing them, so you're not relying on the raised pimples being compressed. This does help surveyors where they're dropping a levelling staff onto the top of the shim stack because the pimples are not actually raising that staff, and so this does aid a surveying process. They work by actually interlocking two stacks together, so instead of a standard Stacker Packer being 70mm in this orientation and 70mm in this orientation, you can interlock them by these unique side profiles. And in this scenario here, we've created a 140 by 70mm load spread area. On a scheme in London, on an in situ concrete floor slab, levelling bathroom pods, these were actually used as directed by the engineer, where they wanted a 140 by 140 load spread area to level the bathroom pods. So they're actually taking the bathroom pod load in the permanent condition, and you can see that was easily and seamlessly done by interlocking them together using the side profile. We also have the mini Stacker Packers, which are 35 by 35. Very, very similar to the 70 by 70s, but simply smaller. So we've still got the 10mm, the 5mm, the 3mm and the 2mm. And these are used in applications where there physically isn't the room to accommodate a 70mm by 70mm Stacker Packer. They're actually first conceived for the Basilica in Barcelona, where we've sold nearly 1 million of these too, but they're now being widely used on schemes across the UK. On a recent Stadia scheme, what we've actually had to do, we were asked to do a 70mm by 35, and what we did there is similar to what we do with the 70 by 70s, is we simply recommended two stacks interlocked together to form 70mm by 35mm here. All the other features with the protrusions are exactly the same as the 70 by 70mm Stacker Packer system. The most common usage of this system is on Stadia projects where you've got steel raker beams and they'd be levelling off the raker beams, supporting the precast concrete components, and in the final condition they would be load rated because the precast concrete components are not dry packed afterwards, so the actual shims are taking the load or transferring the load in the permanent condition. But they're also widely used in levelling bathroom pods and also site containers as well off raised pads. So if you want to find out more about the product, the data sheets for the product are available to download from our website along with the load test reports. And if you want to inquire about prices, please contact us directly. We're happy to sell this product direct to the market.